Hello, Libra. Hello, Libra, and welcome to my channel. This is going to be a general collective reading for the sign of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising. Please keep in mind, we also have a seventh house part of our birth charts that affect ourselves and our lives. So please take it as it resonates and leave the rest for others. As I already did a pre-shuffle to get the archetypal energies surrounding Libra at this time, but I am getting a few more to dive with the Light Seers Tarot. And here we go. All right. So let's dive in with the archetype now. This may be archetype that Libra is embodying at this time, or potentially someone else that Libra is dealing with at this time. That could be where this lies. And all archetypes have both light and shadow attributes that may be exuded. So the light attributes of the Fool, which is showing up for Libra, the Fool, is fearlessly revealing emotion. Okay, so the Fool is careless and adventurous and kind of open. All right. Helping people laugh at absurdity and hypocrisy. So you have the potential to do this, okay? Or this might be kind of around you, people who are really lighthearted, not taking things so seriously. And that is what is healthy and beneficial at this time, I will say, for Libra. Now, the shadow attributes that may be apparent, it says here, using humor to wound rather than liberate. And that would be like those sarcastic remarks, snide comments, and jabs, using humor to wound rather than to liberate. Also, denial of your own emotional truth. So I can see the mask here, but he's crying, right? So, like, I may have reason to cry, but I'm pretending like I'm okay. I'm making light of my own emotions as if this really doesn't matter to me or bother me. But in fact, I can see from your first card that something definitely does. Okay, so I want to say that not everyone needs to know your business, Libra, and but you do. Okay, so recognizing your own feelings and your own emotions and dealing with those in a healthy way, even in private, if that is what's right for you, would be beneficial here. Okay, rather than being in denial. No, I'm fine, it doesn't bother me, it's okay, I'll move through this, right? But really having the greatest compassion for yourself than anyone else has, okay? Because you're the one who knows and has been with you the longest and knows exactly what you're feeling. So I feel how some Libras kind of need to cry with themselves here and recognize that maybe you did get the short end of the stick in one thing or the other here or there. And this could be past and it could be present. But the deal is, you don't want to manifest that in the future, Libra. Okay, so dealing with your emotions in a healthy way now is what Spirit is suggesting to you. So this is the area of self here. In the area of self, you have the Nine of Swords, and this lady is obviously crying with her head in her hands. Her pillow is there. There's some thoughts or birds up here that seem to be hanging over her head, dominating the head space. This could mean nightmares. Okay, this could be depression, frustration, many different things. But it's about you feeling this way and recognizing that it's okay to be sad. It's okay to feel discouraged. It's okay to have depression. Heck, if you're somebody who happens to have that, that is a common part of the human life path journey. Okay, but here it's about addressing these things, seeing it for what it is, and being there for yourself. Bottom line, being there for yourself, Libra. I really feel how it's important not to criticize or even demonize yourself. Sometimes we can be down on our faults or our shortcomings or the past that is in our history, right? Spirit is saying to make peace with these things if you're able to help it, because I feel how you have the potential, especially with the Fool, to shift into a brand new pattern, brand new way of being. And it's a choice. Do you want to shift or do you want to remain the same? I'm going to clarify with the Nine of Swords. I'm going to clarify the Nine of Swords with playing cards here. So just a moment. Spirit. Oh, there it goes. It fell. Okay. Wow. So you've got the Jack of Spades showing up to clarify the Nine of Swords. Okay, so Jack of Spades can be about hasty decisions. So I would say that, some Libras may have made some kind of hasty decision or mistake that turned around to kind of let you down. Okay, but everything will come full circle. And if we don't learn from our mistakes, then they are problems in our lives. Okay, when we can learn from the mistakes and move in healthier ways, better ways, new ways, then it was almost righteous. Okay, that's what I feel here. But to kick yourself and never come full circle, but to always punish yourself, it's almost like some Libras are punishing themselves for something here that Spirit is offering you the next level of happiness in some area, but you almost refuse to accept or see it. Okay, because maybe you don't feel worthy. That is so natural. Oh my gosh, this good thing coming into my life, how could I hold that energy? How could I actually take that on and fill those shoes? How could I embody that? But you can, if it's there and you feel an inner urge to step into that. It's about growing into that better timeline instead of, like I said, making the choice, even a hasty choice, to stay in that same old slumpy vibrational pattern that seems to be not benefiting you. This yellow in the card speaks about your authenticity and remaining in alignment with that. When we go against our authenticity for so long and we're out of alignment, that creates dissonance. And that could be this Nine of Swords. I'm not sleeping well. Why? Because life is moving and I'm not in alignment, right? So pay attention to these things. Now, in the area of money and finances, you've got the Nine of Pentacles, which tells me that that's not your main stressor right now, Libra. Nine of Pentacles is about one person being financially set and stable and providing for their own needs. She's even smiling here. She's reaching for more. She's not really worried about it. So whatever you have going on in the area of your money and your finances, it seems like kind of the status quo, a good leg to stand on. It's going to be beneficial for you as far as stability here. Like I said, I don't feel like that's your main stress at this time. But if it is, it looks like you're in good energy. I'm going to clarify with the playing cards, the Nine of Pentacles here. And I do want to let you know that this Nine of Pentacles says you're going to be okay. Like on your own, Libra. I know Libra is a very a sign that is very connected to other people. And this here says you don't have to be. You can provide for your own needs as long as you're willing to do that. That means you're showing up to work or doing the efforts, putting in the time, whatever, but you can do it. So you don't have to rely on others or hope that someone comes to accompany you and then you can have a better life, or that someone bails you out or whatever. You can create and cultivate the skills within yourself, the openness to create the life that you desire, the financial stability that you want. It is there for you and you don't need another person. In fact, if you were financially stable, and maybe you are, okay, and then you met someone else, a potential partner who was financially stable, and the two of you come together, then imagine how comfortable and breathable your financial household would be. Okay, so what I'm saying is keep investing in yourself here. I see that it's all up to you and you have the ability to keep yourself maintained in a way that you prefer. And that's great. Holy smokes. Look at this. I'm shuffling these, and to clarify, the Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. Insane. That's the same card right there. Spirit is clarifying that you can meet your own needs, that your money, your finances, your career path, your education path, your schedule, your physical body health, your routine. I even feel here for Libra, you need to know that everything, your life is about you. And you can provide everything that you need because you're the most in tune with your vessel, with yourself, with your heart, with your needs. It's about putting that one foot in front of the other. And look, that could almost be those two counterparts, two people who are doing the damn thing. Eventually they'll come together and have, peace. Now let's talk about this, whether you're in partnership or not. This is people in your life, okay? Love, relationships, or people in your life. Eight of Pentacles. People aren't projects, Libra. Spirit wants me to say this right now, big time. People aren't projects. I can see how this is work. Eight of Pentacles says, I'm working very hard at this. In fact, I've gotten all the supplies and I've waited for all the right moon cycles to pass, and I'm trying every damn thing I can, but she still looks bored. Like, what am I not doing right here? I really need Libra to know that your people in your life, like your folks, are going to love you no matter what. And they are not a puzzle to be figured out, or something to be fixed. I can see how you may kind of have the best intentions here of what others should do, or how to keep you guys' time busy, or whatever. Like, there's a lot of effort on your part, but I feel like it's too much. I feel like Libra is really working hard at the relationships, and it's about time to pull back a little bit and let some natural evolution happen, but also to recognize that you don't have to change anyone else. And if others are not putting in the equal effort that you are, like, leave space for them to do that. I feel for Libra, leave space for them to do that. I almost feel like you're overdoing it to make sure that everything's good and okay, but they're not doing their part. So let's pull it in a little bit and leave space for them to do that part. If we want them to ask us out, then why are we doing all the asking? Okay, so leave the space for them to do that, and then watch that organically unfold. That's what I feel for Libra. I'm going to clarify with playing cards. Clarify with the playing cards for Libra. Clarifying the Eight of Pentacles. Spirit, what is it? Okay. Holy smokes. You've got 2 cards to clarify, and I cannot make this up. Wow. 2 cards, court cards. These can be people in our lives. These are a matching pair, you guys. To clarify this hard work in the area of relationships, you got the Queen of Hearts and the King of Spades. This is a masculine, loving, nurturing, and giving energy, the Queen of Hearts, Queen of Cups. And this is a King of Swords, a thinker, a doer, a strategist, the brains, the mastermind. And I'm not saying that she's not, if he's the brains, then she's the heart, or vice versa. These are genderless, okay? But what I'm saying is this pair, oh boy, maybe it is hard work because they're not divine counterparts. This isn't the Queen and King of Cups or the Queen and King of Spades. We've got a heart and we've got a spade here. Okay, so that's 2 different personalities. It doesn't mean that they're not going to work well together, but it just takes a little more effort to find that wavelength. All right, I do see that. Not to let your logical mind overshadow your heart center here, Libra. Whether you're in partnership, this doesn't have to be romantic. This is you and anyone else in your life. Okay. And this is you and other people. And this is just you alone, overthinking and not moving and not making the decisions because you have too much in your mind. You're not listening to your heart, whatever this could be. It's about time. Okay, look, they're saying to take all these thoughts you have in your mind and to drop them down into your heart center. Like, literally take the thoughts and bring them down on purpose into your heart center. Let them sit there for a minute. And then after those thoughts are settled in that heart center, then pull them down into your solar plexus, down into your belly, okay, into your gut, and let them sit there down in your belly. And then see how you feel about all these thoughts and plans and this and that. And if you want to act, then you know that you've ran it past all the different checkpoints. You've got it in the mind, you've ran it through the heart, your body's on board. Now act accordingly. I'm going to get you some final guidance here. I kind of feel how some Libras are trying a little bit too hard, and this is Spirit's, or even wanting to try new things, but getting stuck in the headspace. And this is Spirit's encouragement for you, guidance and suggestion of advice for you as far as moving past that. Okay, not getting trapped in the headspace of procrastination, for fears of doing things wrong or saying the wrong thing or opening up too much or whatever this could be. All right. Final guidance from my own real life oracle deck for Libra. And also a final guidance from the She Sirens. Wow. I said this Queen of Hearts was loving, giving, nurturing. You got the nurture card here. You've got the loneliness and solitude. Okay, so bottom line, Libra is going through some things. Okay, and this may have happened quick, fast, and in a hurry, or it could just take one fast decision to help you move your way right out of it. Regardless, it's heavy and it's real. Okay, it's heavy and it's real. So Spirit is saying that when you kind of feel like other people don't get you or they're not there for you, there's a loneliness aspect. Like, how come they haven't called me? How come they haven't checked on me? Why haven't they invited me to the party? Whatever. Okay. Sometimes people let us down. They're supposed to, so that we'll turn towards ourselves again and give ourselves all the love, all the attention, all the determination and care that we deserve and desire. Okay. So to the physical vessel, to the health of your body, okay, the way that things are functioning. And more than that, your own, what is this? They're saying leaning into your aptitudes. This is weird. Learning your own aptitudes. Like, as for some people, this is meditating and getting connected with spirit, your spiritual nature. But for others, spirit is suggesting that you use this time of solitude to refine and hone your talents and your skills. Learn new aptitudes is what they're saying. And that is something that you could give to the world in a new way. If you're one of those people that needs to do that, or even add it onto this resume here, I don't know. But I do feel how bringing in new forms of joy, of enjoyment. The same old thing isn't working anymore with the fool here who, needs to kind of shift and try things differently. Even when you're sad and feeling whatever kind of way, eventually that kind of loses its momentum and charge. And it's time to shift and do something different. This is spirit telling you to do something that's in alignment with your heart and soul. Okay. That's the ticket, not what someone else says or what your logical mind thinks it should be. Okay. But it has to light up your heart. It has to really light up your heart. And this could be filling your time in different ways so that your energy is just different, Libra. Okay. I can feel how doing the same old thing has gotten you to a certain stagnant energy or just a certain pace. Okay. And spirit is offering you a new vibe, a new energy to your life. If you'll just decide to start lightening things up and investing in you and leaning into those paint classes, art classes, pottery classes, or yoga lessons, or whatever it is that really makes you feel good about living and breathing and being the person in your body. Libra. That's what I have for you, Libra. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything from me. And for God's sakes, drop a comment and let me know if any of this made sense at all. I appreciate you. And until the next one, I send you all the love and all the blessings. Bye, Libra.